at 25 and just how bad this is. I know we haven't put numbers to the screen for people yet, but I guess, yeah, we should start going through things because I have more insight into your situation than they do, and they need to know. Give yourself a financial score 0 to 10.
2?
It's a 0. I'll say that now. Yeah, not something I'd laugh at, but just gonna assume it's a couple laugh. Collections, 2 things. Late payments of 30 days, 7. Late payments of 30 days older than the last year, 7.
Yeah, I had a bunch of credit cards.
Accounts always paid as agreed, 36%? That's just being a child. Pay your bills. Why aren't your bills paid?
Because I don't have money.
Because?
Because I don't work.
Yeah, so you're being a child.
Maybe. I don't know. I feel like I'm doing fine. I'm happier in life.
I don't give a shit if you're happy. You're not paying your bills. Of course I give it if you're happy, but that's not what I mean in this context. It's you're not paying your bills. That's not everything.
I pay some bills. Like my phone. My phone's important.
I'd say all your bills are important. You're literally like choosing not to. What's credit score, like 2?
Last time I checked, I think it was like
Utilization's at 162%. What the
I haven't touched, because I maxed out all my credit cards, and I haven't touched like anything of it. Because I had an ex, and his mom was telling me, well, if you wait 7 years, it'll fall off.
Yeah, it'll fall off your credit.
So she was like, just kind of leave it alone.
Yeah, for how long have you been?
Been 2 years now.
Okay, so 5 years. So you don't plan to take advantage of credit in any way whatsoever. What if your car breaks? What if you need to borrow to get a car? You don't have any money. You won't be able to get a car.
I don't want to finance a car.
What money do you have that will get you a car? And you'll literally only live in a car. Your only income stream is in a car. What do you do if the car breaks? You already put money into the car because you wanted to get here. So like, what the? What?
If it breaks, I have people around that can help.
Like what?
Mechanics.
Here?
Yeah, in Texas.
That you know?
Yeah.
And they'll do it for free?
Yeah.
Okay, what? Really?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I'm very good at networking.
Very good at taking advantage of people's kindness?
No, networking. I'm not going to do it completely for free. It's more like...
What do you mean? We haven't gotten there yet. Spoiler alert, negative money. Haha.
I make some things with DoorDash, and I would offer to like pay them, like, not pay them, but buy them food.
No, but what if whatever happens to your car isn't just a small little thing? What if it's a major repair? What if it's a thing that costs a lot of money? So you're expecting someone else to pay for it for you through buying the thing, buying whatever's necessary, and then doing the labor?
Buy it.
With what money?
The money that people give me.
Is this a joke to you?
No.
Your life is not a joke. Right now, you're playing it like it's a sad joke, but it is not. You're gonna regret this mindset and everything you're in. All these choices, all this crap.
I feel like I'm still young enough to make mistakes, so that's the thing.
The mistakes you're doing now are drastically holding you back in the future. You're kicking the shit on the road. You can't take advantage of any credit if you need to because you just ruined everything. You're also being irresponsible and immoral by not taking care of the bills that you chose and signed a contract to take out. And also, for any sense of retirement or existing in the future, you're literally just giving up the best decade for compound growth in your life. And at this point, you're probably gonna give up your second best decade and potentially third because you're just kicking the can down the road and your mindset is so terrible that this isn't a quick overnight change. This isn't something like, oh, I'm a responsible adult. I have a place to live. I'm actually working a job and contributing to a 401k. That's not something that just happens overnight. So I don't see this just changing by the end of your 20s. I don't see it changing in your 30s. This is a lifestyle that you're comfortable with. You're happy. So because of this happiness, you feel content and you're okay with it. And you're literally just gonna die in poverty. And that's unacceptable to me. That's beyond unacceptable.
At least I'm out and about. It's not like I'm sitting around doing nothing. Like I've gone to 12 different states last year in my car. Like I travel around. Like I'm not.
Cool, you travel.
Yes, but
what the f does that have to do with anything I just said?
Cool. I have money. Like how can I travel without money?
Because you're e-begging.
And DoorDash.
$91 in collections there, $97. Dude, these things that we get in like a second. These things we get in a second. $90. This is such an immature, the choices you're making are just beyond. $90?
You know what I could use $90 for? The gas and food. I mean, $90 is a lot to me.
Exactly, to you, because you're not working. $90 right here, it's not an insignificant amount of money, don't get me wrong. But if $90 is a make or break for life, that shows that the life you're living is unacceptable.
Maybe.
I'm not saying $90 isn't a lot of money. It is. If you go spend $90 at a restaurant, that's a lot of money. What if it's literally your survival comes down to $90? Another collection, $67, $644. Okay, now that's a lot. That's not something that's like, okay, we could just do that. $228, same with that. $397. Secured loan, there's there's no balance, reported balance. These are all 2020. You just gave up in 2020. $3,222.
This was when I had a bunch of credit cards because I had opened a few credit cards when I was 21.
So your strategy then was to live your like lazy lifestyle of just not giving it because you're content based off credit cards. Okay, and then you can no longer do that because you max them out and you had to let them go. And now no one's gonna give you credit. So now your new thing is begging from the husband that you don't even like and don't even want to see and want to leave. We'll see if he sees this. And then the e-begging off of Twitter and then running DoorDash if you have to, but you didn't even do it in that last month. And not to mention the actual sad fact. And we're not gonna talk much about her, but the sad fact is you have a daughter.
Yeah.
I need to know just for safety, where does she live?
With my mother.
And your mom takes care of her.
Yeah, it tries to. Yeah.
Oh come on, you can't give any shame to that. You're living in your car and choosing not to work.
Okay, but she lives in a hotel.
Better than a car. The child service has been involved because they might.
No, I pray that that's not going to be okay. She's about to move into an apartment soon. So.
Good. Okay, good. Because it is not fair for someone that did not have the choice to be brought in this world to be. Your choices are disgusting. To be very clear, your choices are disgusting when it involves someone that you are morally responsible to take care of. You're choosing to be happy and content, making nothing and e-begging instead of taking care of your responsibility.
Well, I've tried. When I lived in Kansas, I had a house, I had a job. My mom, she's just
no. Do not blame this on your mom. You chose not to have your registration updated and your license updated. Then you chose not to deal with the consequences. And then you had to flee Kansas. You didn't even have to. You could have dealt with the consequences.
No, this was before. This was before all this happened.
Tell me then.
Because this licensing only just happened last year.
Tell me then.
Tell you what?
You said this happened before. What?
Oh, the license. Like, I wanted to take my daughter before all of this happened. Like I was doing good in Kansas.
What's good? Tell me what good was.
I had my own apartment. I had a job.
And what happened?
And my mom still wouldn't let me take her.
Well, I mean, I'm only gonna hear your side of it, but I mean, there was likely a reason.
She thinks I can't take care of her, not money wise, but like because my daughter's on the spectrum.
Yeah.
And she just doesn't. My mom just doesn't trust me.
Well, even money wise and trust wise, I at least get it now just with what you've showed us demonstration wise.
I gave up.
Yeah. This is the you have given up beyond belief, right? Is that where we are now? You've just given up in life? 'Cause that's what I'm seeing.
Kinda, yeah. Sorta. I want to find a job out here, but like I'm still living in my car.
What work experience do you have?
Warehousing.
Okay.
Amazon, UPS, Walmart. I've worked at a liquor store. I've worked at like a Love's travel stop.
Okay, if you show up and don't smell like have an adequate resume, which we can help you with, yes, you could get a warehousing job here pretty easily, I think, potentially.
I don't like warehousing though. Like I'll do it. I'll do it for like a week or two, and then it's like
you said you wanted a job. We asked what jobs you're good at. You said that, and that's what your experience is. So what job do you want?
I want something around like media and cameras. Like I was supposed to be going to this film, this movie shoot in California like to be a movie extra, and then that flopped. But I'm trying to do like photography or like videography or something. That's why I went to school for film production.
Oh, good. Oh my gosh.
A woman can dream, right? I think I'm really.
Yeah, but a woman can also grow the f up and put a roof over her head and take care of her own child.
I don't want a house, Caleb.
House? I don't. Or a roof doesn't mean a house.
House, apartment.
Even the van, dude. If you wanted to live in the van, we could at least do that. But right now, you're living in a thing you hate that's breaking down. So let's call it growing the f up. And then 2,250 education. This is student loans.
I just did those last semester. That's
What do you mean you just did them?
The loans. I just applied for those.
Okay.
So the financial aid.
Why?
I got
Why?
because I
Why? You
won.
weren't in school, were you?
It was online school.
In 2023?
Yeah.
For what?
Film production.
That was for film production?
Yeah. But I wanted the money because I was going to buy a van with it, and then I did, and then I lost the van.
You understand it was for school, right?
Yeah.
It was to invest in your education. You were going to use it to buy a van?
Yes.
And then what happened?
And then I lost the van.
I'm going to die.
I only had the van for 2 months.
Because you crashed it.
Yeah.
There was no insurance on it?
No. But it's also, it wasn't registered to me because I just bought it and it was a salvage.
What are you? This is like the most irresponsible everything I've ever heard in my life. How have you not learned your lesson? The van, if that was the first time that ever happened, that's like, wouldn't excuse it, but I mean, that I would be like, okay, maybe she's just ignorant to the system. You got arrested and needed to show up to court by not having things properly registered and, or licensed and everything. So you think you'd learn. I'm afraid that through all this, we can come up with some kind of plan, but you won't have learned. You're just immature. Or you just don't give it. You already told me you gave up, so I guess that's that.
I just don't care. I'm just going to live in life one day at a time.
Okay, cool. You've given up, right? To be clear, you've given up, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's next then? What's next in your life? You've given up, so what now? You're just done? You're going to die in a ditch? Is that what you want?
No, I'm going to continue traveling around. I'm going to Georgia after this.
So you do care?
I care a little bit.
Okay, and your priorities in carrying is traveling. That's your passion? Okay, can we do that in a correct way, though? Because you can travel in a much more secure way where your life's not in danger through these things breaking down in a legally proper way, in a financially healthy way.
How can I do that if I have a job, though? Because if I have a job, then I'm stuck in one place.
I know. It's called growing up and taking a little bit of responsibility at first. If we do that, we might have to work a lot, save up, have a fully funded emergency fund, contribute to retirement, take advantage of vacation policies, or take time off even if not paid by saving up properly and doing this in the correct way, and then being able to take that time to actually go travel. You'll be traveling less, but when you travel, it'll be in a more responsible way. And then in the future, if we get to a point where you're able to just save up, you're able to work your way up through different career positions, so where there's more vacation time, maybe even unlimited PTO, where you can really take the vacations you want. Lots of jobs offer those. That's an avenue we can take. But also, this traveling you're gonna do is gonna be so limited. It's gonna be so limited if you keep getting arrested, if these things that you're going is an illegal way, if that car breaks down, you're not gonna be able to do it. If you're not gonna be able to retire and you're literally if you get to a point where you're disabled or something, like you won't be able to travel if you don't take care of yourself now in a financially responsible way, in a legally responsible way. This is you're just getting the temporary high of the travel.
I'm starting to get sick of it. That's why I was like, I kind of want to stay around like Austin and get a job.
That's completely contradicting everything you just said.
I know, but I'm very fickle. I'm very fickle. I don't like planning. I'm very spontaneous.
Yeah, but also, I don't care what you like. There's a lot of things I like that I have to put my responsibilities over because I live in this world and I'm an adult and that comes with responsibilities. So be a adult.
Working sucks though. I don't like to work. So how am I supposed to make money otherwise?
Do you remember when I just said I don't give a what you like? It's called being an adult, or did that somehow just did that complicated airflow?
But if I don't like it, then I'm not going to stick with it. That's the thing.
Why?
I told you the anxiety. I panic.
Okay. Then with that, if it's a mental health thing like that, that's where I need you to seek therapy, mental health help, take advantage of local resources. I need you to take crisis helplines in those moments. I need you to make sure the workplace is fully aware. I need you to potentially talk to a psychiatrist for potential medication. There's different methods work for different people.
I don't believe in medication.
All right, well.
And therapy is like kind of a waste of time for me. I've been
to therapy. What are you? So you really have to because you won't do anything. What's the point of there's an issue and there's methods that have helped other people through painstaking long processes, including myself. If you're not willing to at least give things a shot, what's the point? I know you went through it with childhood, but that's different. You're an adult now. You have the ability to make more choices, take advantage of different resources, and your communication style is likely improved. I don't know. You're kind of acting like a child here, so maybe not. But
I mean, I'm willing enough to get a job out here, but I can't say I'm going to keep it for a while.
Then what's the point?
A little bit of money is a little bit of money.
I'm just thinking about your longevity, dude. Then we have more in collections. Let's see the point. $246 here, $400 here. Great. What?
Nothing. Just nothing.
Dude, I'm sad. This is sad.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
I mean, if you walk away from this conversation with anything, it'll probably be nothing at this point. Hopefully people can get help out there. I just don't think you're going to walk away with anything because you're so closed off and you've given up and you're immature and you need to seek mental health help. That's what's going to happen. But we'll at least provide you our resources. So we'll give you access to our budgeting program. So it'll help, which, by the way, at the time of releasing this video, it's actually at a President's Day discount all the way through Monday. So take advantage of it. It's at a big discount all the way through the weekend, all the way through Monday. I'll link in the description below, but you get it for free because you're on the show. So at least take advantage of that. Maybe some education will help, but I mean, you dropped out of school immediately for something you loved and you didn't have a logical reason for dropping out. So it's like, will you even make it through our program? But you'll have access to it. So.
I'll try my best.
Try your best. What does that even mean? What even is your best? Do you even know? Maximum speed limits is what you were driving while license is canceled, suspended. Operating vehicle without registration, failed to surrender registration. Driving while license is suspended. I thought we already saw that. It's because it's a different date. Vehicles operating without registration again. Oh my gosh, that was the 28th. And then
So I got 2 tickets.
2 months earlier was maximum speed limit, operating without registration. Why didn't you go to get a registration in between these leases?
Okay, so the car that I had, it was financed, and I didn't pay it off. So they were holding my title in California, so I couldn't get it registered in Kansas.
That's not how that works. People. I moved down here with a financed car, and it was registered. The title was in Michigan. It was registered in Michigan, and then I got it registered in Texas, and I got a license in Texas. People move.
Did you pay it off though?
No, you don't have to pay off a car to get it registered in a new state.
Oh.
What do you mean? Oh, did you not even just ask anyone? Literally anyone who's ever moved does this because most people have their car financed. This is like one of the most basic things. Sorry, I don't want to shame you if you were like completely ignorant to it, but also maybe I'll shame you a little bit because that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. So I can't decide.
It was some shady like car lot though, so it wasn't like a proper.
Who's your loan through though?
I don't know the car lot. I paid $3,000 up front, and they accepted my DoorDash. Most places don't accept DoorDash as a form of income.
Oh gosh. Yeah, your Hammer Financial score might be negative at this point, which isn't even possible. You can get yours for free. Hammer Financial score in the link below. By the way, pretty fun. This is insane. This case has been referred to collections. Please contact the firm. Okay. So you still owe court fees. You have California court fees. For what?
Okay, so when I got this.
How does this continue? How does it still happen?